Donnie, no, over here. Over here. I don't even know if Volkswagen remembers they sell the Arteon. Do consumers, whatever, it's a really pretty car, I love the color, but this is what we're here to talk about. We're at the New York International Auto Show. My name is Jake, this is Out Motorsports, the channel for cars as you are, and this is the Volkswagen ID.Buzz. It has taken me all day to get access to this van because everyone is super pumped about it, as am I. So Volkswagen is bringing back the bus. I'm super pumped. It is all electric, and we're here to talk about everything that we know and give you a little bit of an interior tour. So, the ID.Buzz is going to be based on the MEB architecture, which means nothing to anyone, but it's the same underpinnings as the Volkswagen ID.4 electric crossover hatchback dealie. And what that means is you're going to have two different drivetrain options. You'll have a single motor rear-wheel drive model, and then you'll have a dual motor all-wheel drive model. Now the van that you're looking at here, let's come around to the side. This is going to be the short wheelbase model that we won't get. This is like a Euro spec van. We're going to get a long wheelbase model that is a 7-passenger 3-row variant. So this one is just 2 rows and 5 seats, but it's going to look like this. It's just going to be longer. So love the funky styling, love the great paint colors. They've released these in Europe. They did the first drive, and they've got great paint colors, great interiors, and it's just a fun car. So power-wise, if you've got that rear-wheel drive model, they have confirmed it will be 201 horsepower, which is honestly not a lot if you've got a van full of people. They have not explicitly stated the power figures for the dual motor car, but if you can go off of the ID.4 and make some inferences and some guesses, probably 295, 300 horsepower. That's my guess. There will be 2 different battery sizes. They don't have official range estimates yet for the US models. It's not worth going into too much detail on, but this is the van. I'm super pumped. Let's take a little interior tour and see what's what, because it is super cool. Okay, so let's talk about the interior of the ID.Buzz. Why is the seat moving back? That's because I opened the door. Okay, fascinating. So if you have been in a Volkswagen ID.4, a lot of this will seem very familiar to you, which is to say it's going to be all touch controls on a system that I really, really don't like. It is all touch controls for your climate and your volume. This is all just like touch sliders. They're not backlit unless they have changed it in this van. And then you've got some other things for like your parking sensors and your climate control, your driver assistance, and your drive mode. This is all touch-based, whether you like it or not. And then the steering wheel, I love that it's white. This is very funky. These are also all touch controls. They're haptic, so they do little buzz things when you mess with them. But Volkswagen's already said that they're going to go back to regular buttons on the steering wheel with, I think, the GTI first. So I'm curious if they'll do it here as well. Please check the towing bracket lock. Okay, our friend Chris is at the back messing with some things. So anyway, further over here, you can't see it, but there's controls. Actually, here, we're breaking the fourth wall with this one. I love this. So over here is lighting controls and defrost controls, which I still find completely illogical that they mix the two together, but they're over here. And you've got a little like change cubby going on, and you've got window controls. Now the interesting thing is this only has 2 window switches, which might mean that the back windows don't go down. I don't think they do. And then you've got what are these? Mirrors. That's what I'm talking about, mirrors. So I'll hand this back to Donnie. And otherwise, everything going on in here is really cool and funky. You can see this one is got yellow accents inside to match the yellow paint, which is really fun. I'm hoping that they will bring that to the US spec vans and they'll match the paint color in certain cases based on the paints you get. There are buttons here for your power sliding doors, and you can disable the power sliding doors, it looks like. And then you've got some cup holders, and then you've got this, which is not bolted down. I don't know if that's good. I feel like this is it shouldn't be a projectile, but it's, yeah, Chris, look at this. It's weird. Pre-production. Anyway, you've got armrests. You've got these front seats that are also paint matched, color matched. I do love the fact that they have extendable thigh supports. For those of us that are longer in leg, that is delightful. And then otherwise, Donnie's here in the back seat, so let's talk about the back seat. You've got some tray tables. I'm gonna be out of the shot if I do this. This is a messy video. Anyway, thank you for watching. You've got some tray tables back here with some little cup holders going on. And otherwise, this one's a bench seat to seat 5. I don't know what they're gonna do for the US spec vans, but like I said, they're all gonna be 3-row 7-passenger. So it's probably gonna be the same 2 three across middle, and then 2 in the very back, just for the sake of width. So that is that. This one does not have a sunroof. I don't know anything about audio systems or anything. This is just really a basic first look. Let's hop to the very back and see the cargo area, with the caveat that this will of course be a little different when it's all US spec. So this is the back of the ID.Buzz. This is interesting. This is my first time looking at this, so you're getting this live in the moment. There's a giant cargo cover, which is very cool. There we go. Nice cargo cover. It's nice and high, and you can of course pull this out if you need the space in here. There's also this floor thing going on. This folds, and then this is also some sort of fake floor. And I'm curious, if we fold one of the seats, if you have to have this to make everything be a flat floor. So we'll give that a shot in just a second. But that would be kind of irritating to me, because otherwise it means you're not going to have a flat floor if you take these guys out, and you otherwise lose some of the interior height. What do we think for... Does it look like you need to have that? Yeah. Disappointing if true. It's looking like if you want a flat load floor with those seats folded, you have to have these pieces installed. Now it looks like they can come out. They're sort of bolted, but maybe they come out. I don't know. We got to figure this all out on my own time when I have one of these to actually review. But this is an interesting setup back here. You can see they've got some sort of armrests molded in and cup holders molded in if you did have a third row. So it looks like they've already got the provisions for all this, and then some reading lights up above. And then this one has a little switch here that I believe will deploy the trailer hitch. This is kind of a European thing, so okay, so this is real fun. If you push the button, I guess you have to grab it and give it a good pull, which who doesn't love that? But yeah, this is the tow ball for these. I don't know what they're gonna do for the sake of the US ones, and if we'll even get these certified to tow over here, but nice to have it, I suppose. Anyway, that is the Volkswagen ID.Buzz. More on this as we get them here in the United States with the actual US spec vans. Thank you so much for coming along. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. We've got more content from the New York Auto Show and otherwise. And thank you so much for following. We will see you for the next one. Donnie, no. We cannot review the Arteon, Donnie.